In today's combat sports world, promotions rise fast, and they fall even faster. From Bellator to the GFL, it's all the same story. Big hype, big money, big promises, but when the lights come on, what do we get? Empty seats or canceled events. Because without stars, none of it matters. The UFC had Gracie, Liddell, McGregor. Boxing had Ali, Tyson, and Mayweather. Shoot, even the PFL tried to buy credibility with Francis and Ngannou. But that ended up failing. Because honestly, you can't buy a star, you can't fake a star, you've got to create a star. Which brings us to the unlikeliest player in the game today. That's dirty boxing. It's not MMA, it's not boxing. It's a raw hybrid of the two sports, making for a brawler's paradise. No fluff, just pain, pressure, and authenticity. And at the center of it all is a name most haven't heard yet. I'm talking about Robert the Wolf Perez. You see, he doesn't just fight for points, he fights to finish you. And lately, he's been doing just that. Stacking bodies and calling out ex-UFC killers.
The Wolf, Rob Perez!
Ladies and...
Keep thinking I'm the fucking underdog. I said it once and I'll say it again. The Wolf belongs to dirty boxing, and the Wolf is dirty boxing, baby. All day, every day.
Yeah, y'all, Rob is absolutely insane. And recently, I got a chance to sit with him and get a chance to know him a little bit more personally. And yo, what I found out, let me tell you, it goes way beyond the fight game. I mean, you see the carnage in the ring, you see the viral posts online, but what you really don't get to see is the man behind it all. And I got a chance to get to know him. It's your boy Lou Too Sick. This is a Combat Convo with Rob the Wolf Perez. Y'all know what to do. Keep those hands up. Hey, so first off, man, how you feeling after the fight? How's the post-fight going? How's the recovery?
Man, the recovery's good. I mean, there really isn't no recovery. You've seen the fight. I didn't get injured at all. He hit me with hits. I got hit, punched, elbowed, back spinning, elbowed or armed, whatever you want to call it. But I'm fine. I was fine. I was fine right after the fight. I only took 2 days off from the gym, and that's because I was still in Miami. But as soon as I got back, I'm right back in the gym like I never left.
And yo, tell me about the build up to the fight. Hey, it seemed like y'all had some real bad blood there. How real was it between you guys?
I mean, when most people don't understand that, you know, this isn't. I mean, I do it for fun, but this isn't something you do recreational. This isn't a sport where you just wake up one day and go, hey, let's go do a pickup match. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't basketball. This isn't football. This isn't baseball, where you can hop in a game like right off the couch and be fine. You're going in the ring with another grown-ass man that it's either kill or be killed. And that's, you know, just like they used to do in the Roman days with the gladiators. You know, it's a kill be sport. So it's not. So as soon as my contract is signed with whoever I'm fighting at the time, it's already like, I don't like you. I can't go and be buddies with somebody in the ring that I physically have to harm, because if I don't, then that's my ass, and it's damn sure ain't gonna be my ass. So, you know, so with that being said, once I found out that Alex was my opponent, you know, he was already on my enemy list, for one. And two, he's a cocky son of a bitch. I do my research for every opponent that's in and out of the ring. and he was cocky, and I let him talk his shit, but he got a little too crazy, and you know what I mean. Now then it became personal, and that's one of the reasons why this fight ended so quickly and was so nonstop go, is because I wanted him down. I wanted him, how did the Gen Z say it, unalived, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to be politically correct. But yeah, so he just a cocky son of a bitch. Motherfuckers act like because they were in the UFC that means something, or because the wolf is just coming out. Like, that shit does not matter. Then he overlooked me, and I'm glad he did. And a lot of people are going to until I'm I'm on top, which that's where I'm headed my way. I want the best you can't be the best unless you fight the best. So, give me all these UFC guys. I don't care. Give me boxers with names. I don't care. I'll fight the best of the best. I'm here to entertain. That's my goal. I don't care about a record. I proved that in boxing. I went my first fight, my first debut. People were telling me not to take it. It was in Philly against Daniel Bean, and his resume from 2015 to now with Golden Gloves, Olympics, like all this shit he's accomplished in his amateur career. And then, I wasn't supposed to win, coming as a nobody. But I beat him. And then 2 months later, he wanted a rematch, thought it was a fluke. I beat him again. Then after that, I got a fight with Ali Felice. And he has over 200 amateur fights, another golden Olympic trialist. Like, you look up his name and his father's name, his brother's name, it's a pedigree of boxing. And I took on that fight because, like I said, I don't care who it is. Lost to him right after, a month later. Not even. I lost to him, lost my tooth. 3 weeks later, I took a fight in Tennessee against another fucking a Cuban that's undefeated, over 300 amateur fights. Dude was like 6'5", 250. Dude was huge. I don't care who you are, who it is, when it is, where it is. I want to fight the best of the best, and that's that.
And yeah, man, and we're seeing it. And you're recently just coming back off back-to-back victories. Explain to me how your life has changed in the past year after getting linked up with Dirty Boxing. I mean, you've become, semi-viral online for your videos. You're hilarious online. You've become one of the guys that is the most known fighter, becoming the face of Dirty Boxing. So how's your life changed?
First and foremost, I couldn't do none of this without God. I'm a highly big believer, like He's my Lord and Savior. And it's funny because a lot of people get me misconstrued because of my character. Like, no, I'm not sitting here and saying I'm holier than you, and don't, you know what I mean? I'll never throw a stone. I'll be the last one to cast a stone at somebody. Because we all make mistakes, you know what I mean? So it sucks, but I still push my faith, and I need people to believe that, he is the Alpha and the Omega. So without him, honestly, none of this would have happened. And I'm just so grateful to be in this spot where I can shed that light. But ever since when I started fighting with them back in November for the pilot, man, it's been slowly creeping up. I mean, to say I'm an overnight sensation, no, because you know what I mean. I don't have the views or the followers, whatever. But I am slowly seeing my persona growing on more new people. You know what I mean? I can see that a lot of people are attracted to this energy, which I knew it was going to happen. This has been a plan for probably good 4 years now. Three, almost going on 4 years. This plan has been in the making, and it's finally starting to pay off. And I'm noticing that. So it does feel good. Like I went, even up here, I went to the Natick Mall, which, is like close by Boston, because I'm from Massachusetts. So it's close by Boston, the Natick Mall. And I went to the Apple store, to go get a new iPhone, and I'm getting stopped by dudes and like, yo, you beat the shit out of nigga, you know what I mean? And they want to take pictures and shit like that. So it feels great. It's very cool. It just feels rewarding because the boxing or any combat sport is a lonely sport. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can have a team, but that's more unlikely than none. You know what I mean? Especially being a nobody. Ever since I started this journey, it's been, all my eggs have been in this basket, with training 2 days for 6 days a week for 3 years straight. You know what I mean? So it's finally paying off. I'm putting in the work, and it just feels all around great to be able to do what I love. I love what I do, to be honest.
And how's the family reacting? I see you brought your wife to fight night. I see you bringing your kids onto these videos online that are hilarious. I saw you giving them body shots. How's the family reacting? Because it's got to be a proud feeling.
Like I said, it is, because there's been so many dark times, dark moments where is this right? Am I doing the right thing? Like, you know what I mean? As being a man, a provider, and not being the breadwinner and bread maker at the time, because you really believe in something and it's gonna grow, and it finally paying off where I can, I could go take my kids to Disney, or I could go, you know what I'm saying? That a couple years ago was never a logical idea, you know what I mean? It was more, how are we gonna pay rent, or how am I gonna, you know what I mean, type shit. So the kids love it. It's awesome, because they'll be hitting me up when they're hanging out with their friends, or they'll come over with their friends and they'll be like, see, look, I told you my dad's the wolf. And then, you know what I mean? These little kids are like, hype and shit, you know what I mean? So it's dope, man. It's a blessing. It really is.
Yeah, and it seems like things are only getting brighter. You just signed a multi-fight contract. What are some names that you're looking for? You mentioned Rosenstrick. You've called out John Jones. What are some other names that you want to add to the list?
Me, seeing that White House thing, that's where I want John Jones. Me and John Jones at the White House. I got to make that happen. But honestly, I want to fight the best of the best. I don't care who. I don't really care who it is. Anybody can catch an ass whooping. You know what I mean? I'm fair to give anybody a shot. I mean, obviously you got to earn it. I'm not gonna let you just come right into the sport and think you can fight me. But far as heavyweights, I really don't know any. I don't really watch UFC, so I don't know too many heavyweights from the UFC. But I'd pick a fight with Francis. I'd pick a fight with Devontae Wilder, or Big Baby, Bacoli. It doesn't matter to me. I'm mentally, I'm not right up here, and I keep trying to tell people that, and I try to tell them that before the fight, and they think this is just a joke, and me being rah 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 rah. Nah, you laugh at it, motherfucker, until you're in the ring with me, and I you know what I mean? I've proven it, and I'm gonna prove it with Rosenstrike. Rosenstrike is too old. I don't know why he's still trying to fight. He's too slow. He fought a bum. No disrespect to the boy, but that fight was boring. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I said before, I'm always the main event, even if I'm not the main event. And Rosenstrike is not going to be able to keep up with my speed. He's not going to be able to keep up with my power. He's not going to be able to last. You can't go. He was tired after the second round, and he was only throwing one. I don't even think he threw a 2-punch combination. Everything was one punch, an elbow, punch, jab, counter. It was slow and boring, and that's what's wrong with the UFC. There's so many UFC fighters that they fight on a slow pace. I'm fighting on a different, scale, that they're not ready, that they don't.
Yeah, and you also bring up a point, man. You've done different fighting disciplines. I mean, also boxing, but you've also done slap fighting as well. And hey, it's a different type of mindset when you're gonna go fight a dude who has before just stood in front of somebody and just told him, "Hey, give me your best shot," and he's still standing. When you're training for Dirty, laughing, like it's a different mindset. And when you were training for Dirty Boxing, was there anything specific that you had to change up to the strategy, your game plan, or what you typically did, or did you just go in there and bang out?
There's no real different. The only thing I do differently is fight night. It's not boxing. Boxing, everyone knows it's more patient, it's more intellectual, it's, you know what I mean, it's more, it's a different, and you don't got to worry about elbows, so it's I feel like it's more comfortable, it's more relaxing, it's more this, I honestly trying elbows, trying to throw elbows and just practicing back spinning elbows, just kind of getting comfortable with that until, I might never need to, I'm not going to fix something that's not broken. These motherfuckers can't handle the shit I'm bringing now. Wait till I start throwing elbows, and that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, and it seems like with this particular game plan that Dirty Boxing has, this particular rule set, your speed and your power works into it perfect for the chaotic moments. You like to be in the fire, and that's where you find your shots, and that's where you find your success. So it's interesting to see it translate to this rule set. Any big goals that you have in the future past Dirty Boxing? Anything that you talk to the family or you talk to your friends that, hey, if I could really get this big, I'm gonna do this? I know you mentioned the White House, but anything else?
I mean, outside of fighting, man, I just want to give back, man. That's one thing about me is I'm a big giver, I always want to give back to the community, give back to my parents, give back to, you know what I mean? And just try to spread the wealth, you know what I mean? I like right now I'm helping DBX, with matchmaking, and I'm even helping them match heavyweights. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers that are in my DMs or in my comments talking shit, saying they want to fight me, and they actually can bang. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, AJ, yeah, try this guy out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a greedy person. It's too much to go around. So, and hey, like I said, you can't be the best unless you don't fight the best. So.
Hey, hell yeah, man. Hey, and again, I thank you so much for talking to me. I've learned a lot about you. I learned the different sides of who Wolf is. And like you said, they think they'll see the social media videos and think one way. But with this interview right here, I want to show that you are a full spectrum person. And I want to show that, hey, Dirty Boxing has a fighter that right now is leading them. And with every new promotion, you need a star. And I feel like, hey, if the success keeps coming, I've seen the gradual creep up of your reputation and your profile. I think, hey, with continued success, it could be you, man. And again, I thank you so much for joining me, and I appreciate it so much.
All right, man, no problem, man. Take it easy.
All right, y'all, that is our conversation with Rob the Wolf Perez. I hope you guys liked it. Hey, click a like on this video. Let's get it popping in the algorithm so the rest of the world can see. Hey, so the rest of the world can get to know Rob the Wolf Perez. Hey, in this video, we found out he's more than just a fighter. The guy's also a father. He's a Christian. And just like everyone else in the world, he's trying to make a living for his family. And you got to respect it. Hey, he's having some success. So we'll see what happens next. Again, click a like on this video, hit the comments. Let's continue the conversation going down there. What do you guys think is next for Rob? What do you guys think is next for Dirty Boxing? Let's continue the conversation going down there. Again, one last time, hit a like on this video. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel because we're working on so much for you. If it involves combat sports, boxing, MMA, wrestling, you know your boy Lou Too Sick is going to be on it and talking about it all. All right? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course, always, always keep those hands up.